I recently added the finer form multifunctional weight bench to my home gym, and after several weeks of regular use, I feel compelled to share a detailed assessment of its performance, versatility, and overall value. Priced at $169.99, this bench promises a full all-in-one body workout, and on most fronts, it certainly delivers. In this review, I'll walk you through everything from assembly to long-term comfort, highlighting both the strengths and minor drawbacks that might influence your purchasing decision. From the moment the bench arrived, it was clear that finer form prioritized customer convenience. All parts were individually wrapped in protective bubble wrap, and the package included the necessary tools and hardware, meaning there was no frantic hunt through toolboxes to find the right wrench. I managed to complete the assembly in about 30 minutes, far quicker than I expected for a bench of this complexity. The step-by-step instructions were serviceable, though I did find the illustrations a tad small and the part labels somewhat non-intuitive. If you are comfortable improvising or have built fitness equipment before, you'll breeze through setup. Otherwise, set aside an hour and budget a bit of patience for deciphering a few ambiguous diagrams. Once assembled, the bench immediately felt sturdy. The triangular base support is engineered to distribute weight evenly, and the frame's heavy-gauge steel construction gave me confidence it could handle a serious workout. I weigh just over 200 pounds. And I've experienced zero wobble or shifting, even when pushing through inclined presses and hyperextensions at challenging angles. While finer form doesn't explicitly advertise a maximum weight limit, several users report safely lifting well over 300 pounds, and my own tests with 50-pound dumbbells on each side confirm the bench holds firm. That being said, if you are routinely bench pressing near or above 400 pounds, you might want to look at commercial-grade benches. This model shines as a home gym workhorse but isn't expressly built for the extreme loads of powerlifting. One standout feature is the bench's adjustability. With multiple backrest angles and an adjustable seat, the bench easily transitions from flat and decline presses to high-incline flies and shoulder raises. I was pleasantly surprised by how smoothly the pins lock into place. There's no awkward jiggling or creeping even under load. Moreover, the leg extension and preacher curl attachments, though basic, allow you to target your quads, hamstrings, and biceps without adding separate machines. For a one-piece unit, the finer form bench replaces at least 3 or 4 isolated workout stations, delivering incredible versatility in a compact footprint. Speaking of space, the bench's footprint is impressively modest. At just over 50 inches long and 20 inches wide, it slides easily across my carpeted garage floor thanks in part to built-in rubber feet that prevent scratching. When I am done, I can tip it to one side and tuck it neatly against the wall, reclaiming precious floor space. That said, tall lifters over 6'2" may find the bench a bit cramped for certain exercises, particularly seated overhead presses. I am 5'10" and found the dimensions adequate, but I'd advise taller users to double-check the seat-to-roof clearance and consider how much room you need for your range of motion. Comfort during workouts is another strong suit. The thick, high-density foam padding strikes a nice balance, firm enough to provide solid support under heavy loads, yet cushioned enough to avoid painful pressure points during longer sets of sit-ups or back extensions. The vinyl cover looks and feels durable, and after weeks of sweat and occasionally grippy clothes, I've noticed no peeling or undue wear. One quibble: the red plastic footrests for decline sit-ups tend to slide slightly if you don't position them carefully, and they're not permanently affixed. It's a minor annoyance. You get used to nudging them into place, but a more secure attachment system would have been appreciated. Functionality across body parts truly lives up to the full body claim. I've used this bench for chest presses, flies, skull crushers, dumbbell rows, and single leg extensions, and it handled each with aplomb. The bench even served as an impromptu plyometric platform for elevated push-ups and box step drills, though I'd caution against high-impact jumps unless you are confident in the welds and frame stability. In terms of hyperextensions, the adjustable padded supports are comfortably positioned, allowing a full range of motion without pinching the hips. For core work, the bench's decline angle, combined with the included workout chart, guided me through over a dozen up-focused movements I hadn't tried before, an excellent bonus for beginners looking to diversify their routine. Of course, No product is flawless. Some users note that the bench isn't ideal for extremely heavy lifting or commercial gym environments, and that's fair. The instruction manual focused solely on assembly, offering no guidance on exercise technique or workout programming. While you can easily find instructional videos online, the inclusion of a few basic usage tips or a QR code linking to demo videos would have been a welcome touch. Additionally, the plastic components like the leg pads and end caps feel slightly low budget compared to the otherwise solid build. They don't impact functionality, but they do stand out in an otherwise all-metal aesthetic. Customer service deserves its own mention. I reached out to inquire about replacement parts for a missing locking pin, and the finer form team responded within 24 hours, shipping the part free of charge. Their proactive approach to resolving issues reflects well on the brand, especially for those who may be new to assembling fitness gear on their own. Considering the price point of $169.99, this bench represents exceptional value. Comparable multifunctional benches often retail for $250 to $350, yet finer forms offering holds its own in terms of durability, comfort, and versatility. The 4.4-star average rating across nearly 10,000 reviews speaks to its broad appeal. Shoppers praise its ability to handle a wide variety of exercises, its space-saving design, and the solidity of its construction.